on your last deployment and then leaving the military is when Top Gun 2 came out. This is a movie that all of us were anticipating for so many years. I personally felt it lived up to the hype. I'm also someone seeing it as a civilian. I don't know all the technicalities of everything, but I love that it stayed true to the original in so many ways, from simple things like the theme music to having so many of the original cast members.
Oh yeah.
What did you think overall? And you know, because this is a movie that changed the trajectory of your life on some level. The
Yeah, no, I
first one.
mean it absolutely changed the trajectory of my life. And so I'd always heard about rumors of a sequel, and some of the early rumors I heard were horrible. Like it was all drones and stuff. And I was like, no, please don't do this. Um, so I was skeptical as this one got close to being released. And then obviously during COVID, they kept delaying the release. And I'm like, oh, like this, you know, you got to get this thing out there.
Which, if I could interject, I'm
Yeah,
glad they did, because to
I
me,
am
this
too.
was an event that you go to the theaters and see. It is not this, because when you're watching something streaming from your house, especially if you're by yourself, you're inevitably going to pick up your phone. You're zoning in and out. I
Yeah.
thought this was a movie theater experience.
It absolutely was. And I am happy that they made that decision. So I don't regret it. At the time I was kind of annoyed, but you know, now I'm very thrilled because like I said, it came out the day I retired, the day I had my retirement ceremony. The next week I traveled up to New York City to go to a conference called Thriller Fest, which is a big writers
Yeah,
conference.
yeah.
And I went to an IMAX theater that was within walking distance of, you know, where my hotel was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like right in the heart of Times Square, right?
It's like, well, it's just up from Times Square. It's like on the west side of Central Park. And
Okay, it might be
um,
different then. Yeah.
yeah, but it was, you know, so I saw it in IMAX, and I had a grin on my face from start to finish. I mean, there wasn't a single thing about it that I didn't like. Now, people always say, was it accurate? I'm like, no, but who cares? I mean, like you said, it paid homage to the original in such a good way. I thought that it was just a really rewarding experience, and it was a feel good movie too. You know, like so many movies today, or and books for that matter, try to make you feel bad about yourself in some way. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
like you're not tolerant enough, or you're not this enough, or not that enough. This one was just good old fashioned fun. You know, people flying fighter jets, killing bad guys, and playing football on the beach. I mean, who doesn't want that?
Yeah, I agree. And it stayed true to what people loved about the original, and in some ways even topped it.